Hello, this is Chip from 5th Edition Visions, and I am here to talk about my experience at the Midnight Aether Revolt pre-release that happened just last night, less than 24 hours ago. Okay, so I actually did pretty well. We only had 3 rounds, but I went 2 and 3. Not the best, but I won some packs, so I was happy with that. And I wasn't able to do it alone, no siree. I had a great sealed pool, and I had some cards that were able to pull it through for me. So this video is about cards that are time in for Chip. I did a timeout list the other night, cards that have offended me. Well, these cards are now my buddies because they were able to get the job done. So let's take a few moments and look at these cards, and they might be able to help you out someday. Okay, so our very first one is Implement of Malice. From Aether Revolt 2, and it's a little discard card that helped me gain a small advantage over my opponent. Skyship Plunderer. Now, in truth, I had a lot of flyers, but I didn't play this one that often, but when he was on the board, he was that little extra kick, 2-1. I actually never got the chance to use a counter to, the counter ability, but the fact that I had that extra flyer on the board helped me out, so kudos, Skyship Plunderer. Okay, Aether Swooper, 1 blue, 1 generic. This guy helped me out because when I got the energy counters, then I could swing in, and I was able to create that servo token, which left the ground, gave me some chump blockers on the ground. So this guy helped me out a lot, even though he only did 1 damage in the air. Okay, next up, the card that helped, the Whale. Long Fin Sky Whale, 2 blue, 2 generic, flying. Can only block creatures with flying, but it's 4/3. I love this guy. He also actually reminds me of that Doctor Who episode where they have the United Kingdom on the back of a whale. I don't know if you saw that. It's in the far future. Whales don't fly, but in Doctor Who they did. Star Whale. Anyway, this guy helped out a lot. He came onto the board. I think I ran 2 of them, actually. I was fortunate enough to have 2. He got out there, 4 damage in the air. Wasn't worried about him being a blocker. But in the sky, my whale was able to rule and win the day. So thank you so much, Long Fin Sky Whale. Good on you. Okay, next up, card that helped me was Negate. I ran 1 of these. I had a couple other counter spells, but I do remember a couple of times that Timely Negate saved me. It got me out of some sticky situations where they were springing some combat tricks on me. So thank you, Negate, for saving me. Okay, Filigree Familiar, 3 generic. You gain 2 life when you play it, and you draw a card. Played this early a couple times. He helped me out, gave me out that little extra life boost, and I love the fact that I could chump block and replace it with a free card. Thank you so much, Mr. Familiar. Okay, Night Market Aeronaut. I had several of these, and a couple times I was able to use the Revolt trigger, but usually they were just 2/2 in the sky. Now, I ran a lot of flyers. In fact, almost all of my creatures, with the exception of 1 or 2, were flyers. So it didn't really matter that some of them were only 2/2 or 1/2. I had so many in the air that I was able to overwhelm my opponents. So thank you so much, Night Market Aeronaut. You're number 1. Okay. Another one, Bastion Inventor, 1 blue, 5 generic, improvise. Now, I did have a couple artifacts that I was running. Helped me cheat this guy out. 4/4 hexproof was fantastic because while my flyers would go in on the attack, he kind of stayed behind as a great blocker, and it was very difficult for them to get rid of. Okay, now this card was fantastic for me. Yahini's Expertise. All creatures get -3/-3 till end of turn, and I was able to cast a card for free. So once or twice, I was able to use this as a board sweep, and then boom, drop down another creature or spell or something that gave me the advantage. I was disappointed that one time I wasn't able to make this go off because a guy had an enchantment, I'll talk about it in another video, that kept his creatures alive. But most often, this card helped me out. It was actually my promo card, too. Okay, last one. Aether Sphere Harvester, 3 flying. You get energy counters, pay 1, you get lifelink. The lifelink definitely helped me out, gave me that little extra life. But again, I was able to rule the skies. And with just 1 to crew, I could just use a little Servio token to make this guy fly and win the day. So I was only able to win because of these cards were my friends. They are officially time in. They are my heroes. They are on the good list. So I hope that they're on your good list too. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please leave in the comments below your favorite cards from the Midnight Aether Revolt pre-release. I'm not talking about the ones that you think are the best. I'm talking about the cards that helped you when you needed the help the most. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.